Navigate back over to OBS. So we're going to navigate back over to OBS. And then what you're going to do once you're within the scene in OBS Studio, go ahead and click the addition symbol to add a new source. And we're going to scroll all the way up to where we see browser source. So click on browser source, and then you're going to see the create select source option here. Now, I obviously already have one here with underneath add existing that's called chat room. But what you'll need to do is type in chat or whatever you want to call it, and then click OK. Then you're going to see the properties for that actual browser source come available right here. Now what you need to do is under the URL section, the first option here, click all of that, select the entire URL, and then paste Command or Control V, or just right click and paste it, that exact URL from your chat box or chat room that we just copied, and then go ahead and click OK. Now what you're going to see is I have the chat box come up just like I did previously, and you're going to see now when anyone ever types anything within chat on your stream, it's going to come up live on your chat. Now I'm actually going to remove that one because I already have it over here on the right-hand side. Now a couple of kind of pro tips that I've learned is you want to change your chat from, whenever you're on your chat room, you want to change it from top chat to be live chat. That way you're going to see every message come through and not just the ones that YouTube thinks is the most important. Now remember, when it comes to presenting your chat on the screen for OBS, you don't want to just throw it up there randomly. You want to have it look, rather nice. So what I did is I went into Photoshop and I actually designed a nice little red border to border the chat. That way it kind of segments or separates myself over here in the webcam as well as the chat is over here on my left or right side, depending on how you're looking at it. But just a great way to interact with your chat room within YouTube. This can work the same way with Twitch. So if you're here, you're streaming on Twitch as well, you basically just copy over that URL from the pop-out chat window on Twitch and then paste that in, and boom, you've got the chat room from Twitch just like you do from YouTube. So hopefully this was helpful. Again, if you want more OBS guides, I've got a full tutorial that you can view. All of that will be linked and annotated appropriately the way that it should be. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget to share it and like this video. Talk to you next time.
And then you want to click on scroll. Now when you do this, I'm just going to leave it as scroll, and I'm going to click OK. And what this is going to do, as soon as I up at 1280 and my graphic is at 1920 by 1080, then it makes it to where I actually have to scale. But in this situation, I'm going to click on this for the ticker across the bottom of your screen. I want to make this match up so that you don't get anything weird happening. Once that pops up, then you are just going to scale it into place. And once your video goes live, then you will actually see the chat pop up here. And again, if you want to make it any different, all you have to do is you go into the properties. Let's say you want to make it a little bit wider, maybe to cover up a little bit more of the screen. then you do that, and it's going to cover up a little bit more of the screen. You do all of that by right-clicking and going into Properties. So now that you have your chat box there, let's say that you want to add a ticker or text that scrolls across the bottom of your stream to let people know, to let new people that are coming into your chat, to let them know what it is that you're doing on your channel. First thing you want to do is you want to actually create the graphic that you're going to use for this. I created some in Photoshop. You can also get some inside of our members area at tubertools.com. But to add these yourself, what you want to do is you want to go in, you want to click on the add icon, and then you go to image, and then I'm going to put ticker BG for background. I'm going to click OK. Then I'm going to go find it. For me, I have a specific folder that is my desktop stream graphics. So basically, I know for a fact that this is where I need to go in order to, get these graphics so it's organized. But in this situation, I'm going to click on this for the ticker background, and I'm going to add it. You're going to see it pop up on the screen there. So in this situation, because I make my graphics at 1920 by 1080, as you can see, I have this red frame that shows me that it's way off of the frame. So what I have to do is I have to grab a corner here and shrink this down and actually pull it into place. So if you're streaming at full size and you make your graphic at 1920 by 1080, this will just snap right into place. But because I have this particular setup at 1280 and my graphic is at 1920 by 1080, then it makes it to where I actually have to scale it down into place. But the next thing we're going to do is we are going to add the actual text that will go on top of the ticker. To do that, we go down and we click on the plus icon one more time. Then we go up to the text option. I'm just going to call this ticker. Now, the really cool thing about this is they actually give us the option to color the text, to do anything that we want. So in this situation, I'm going to make it something that would actually be in a live stream. So we'll say super chats are appreciated. Okay, once you have your actual text, then you're going to see that it is up here and nothing is moving, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click OK on this. I'm going to drag this text down so it's over my ticker. Now, as you can see, because it's white and my ticker background is white, that's not going to work. So here is where everything gets awesome. So I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to go into my properties, and they allow me inside of OBS to change the color of this. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to change it to black. And then you can see it fills it right in. You can also select the actual font that you want. I'm going to make this bold, and I'll keep it at Arial just for the sake of this tutorial. Now, we want this to move, right? So that it's constantly drawing attention, so that we know that it is constantly moving, and it's essentially working for us. As you can see live right now, then we would have this chat coming in. We would see our chat box here, and then we would have our
What's up, guys? Flyer here, back on the video. Today, test one, send some stuff. Might have typing in chat, so I'm gonna move this over here. There we go. And you're gonna go to your OBS, and you're gonna add a new source, and then chat. I did not be 30. You want it a little wider. Have a little and the text. Give credit for this. It was, and I tried to get rid of the background either. Chat right here. See it. Let's move it over a little more. We go like that, and like that. We know what we're doing, and like that. There we go. So now if I type hello in chat logo here, I like the text. It's like a different font, clearly, but I like the font. It's pretty nice. And all the borders are gone. All the edges are gone. It's gonna update live here. I can show you guys. If you just fill in the row entirely, it'll automatically go to a second row, however big you make the box here. So if I go like that, let's just give it a minute to pop up here. It's gonna stop right at the edge of the box right there. So it's not gonna go over where it's supposed to be or anything. And if you make it bigger, obviously it means it just scales it, so it makes it as big as you want. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see the logos up here. If someone's a mod, you can see the mod logo, and it just works just the same as the chat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it did help you out in any way, please help me out by dropping a like on the video down below, and subscribing to see more, and share this video with your friends, and comment down below if there's any other live streaming or recording or YouTubing tutorials that you guys would like to see.